How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode on Farming Simulator 19 Survival Series. So, our big field, our second field, over here is growing pretty well. Except for the fact that we've got a weed problem. So, yeah, in this episode we're going to have to deal with that. And we're also going to try and get some fertilizer on the field. But other than that, it looks pretty good. So, I'm here with the little John Deere side by side. And I think the problem is normally we would take the weeds out using a piece of equipment. And, well, like a picker, I suppose. A weeder. And yeah, I think that's what it's called. A weeder. So we would normally use that, but because our crop is already out of the ground, we can't do that right now. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to spray these fields, which we haven't done yet. So that's gonna be interesting. See how that all goes down. And I think we do have a bit of herbicide on the farm in that big tank. So we're gonna have a look at that. And same deal here. Crops look good, but yeah, weeds is a big problem right now. So yeah, we're gonna see how this is gonna work. So yeah, that big tank over there, I think that is herbicide. I think so. So we'll see. What we're gonna need is we're gonna need the small Macy Ferguson. We really need to buy a pressure washer. We'll do that hopefully soon. We'll get a pressure washer at some stage and clean everything up, but for now we need to spray some fields. Right, so that is empty. Very small sprayer, but it'll do the job. And I don't know how this is gonna work. Can we get anything out of there? Yep, there we go. Okay, herbicide, beautiful. I'm not sure how much this thing takes. Not a lot. 400. There we go. 400 liters of herbicide. So what we can do is we can unfold that. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Oh, nearly hit that rock. That's actually not a bad spray at all. So what we are going to do is we are going to run through both fields and get everything sprayed down. And then we'll see where we're at after that. Maybe start fertilizing. Alright, so that is herbicide sprayed on both fields, and we needed to go back to the shop and buy another tank, and that is stupidly expensive. $2,400 for 2,000 liter tank. We've got 2 tanks there because I unloaded, so into another tank, and that will go back into our big tank over there as soon as we are done. So next thing we need to do is to fertilize the fields. We need to do both, so I filled up the fertilizer, but I think what we will do is after this harvest, because we're always going to have to do weeding. So I think the best thing to do is invest in a good weeder where we can still weed mechanically even when our crops have started to grow. So that is the plan. I think that might actually be our first proper piece of equipment that we'll buy. And I think it'll definitely pay off in the long run. I think that'll be a good move because spraying herbicide every time is going to be very, very expensive. So I'd rather try and not do that if we can help it. So for now, we're going to run through real quick and spread the fertilizer. This should go really quickly. So we're going to drop back into a time lapse and get this done. And yeah, we'll pick up with this again afterwards. Alright, so that is fertilizing done and weeding done. So a bit of an expensive round that one was with the herbicide that we had to buy, but it wasn't too bad at all. The fertilizer we had already, so not a big deal. But that also means that our fields are now pretty much ready, and all they need now is a bit of rain and a bit of time, and it should be good to go. So I'm hoping for a good yield. Because obviously a good yield means good money means new toys. So we can make this place a little bit more efficient and maybe a little bit cheaper to run as well with some better equipment. But for now, that is going to be it. So I need to put all of that away and dump those things into the big tank and then put the tractor away. But that is going to be it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and I will see you all next time.